Hey, this will be a video chart on IGSM. What an absolute monster this thing's been. People have been directing me to it and asking for a chart for the past quite a while now, and I just haven't been able to get to it, but here we are. And from where I think I was first alerted to it down here around the 200-day simple moving average, it's gone up another couple 100%, so shame on me for not getting it to you earlier, but here we are, and I did get quite a few questions on it today because today was very crazy. And looking at the chart and stuff like that, I won't lie, it doesn't quite make sense to me from a charting perspective. That is, I mean, it's possible, but it's just kind of wild. And I'm guessing that the flow must be relatively tight on this one or something. But the reason I'm kind of confused is, assuming it truly did open up here at 0.005, but if it opened up there, dropped all the way down to right around 0.003, and then closed back up here at 0.004, that's a pretty big range. And there's a lot of, pretty much back and forth. It opened up here, it dropped all the way there, and then it had to fight its way back up here. And then you look down here at the volume, and it's the smallest volume it's had since, pretty much this big move happened. So, like I said, it's kind of confusing, but it makes me think that shares must be relatively in tight hands and that the float must be small, because if it's moving this much back and forth on this amount of volume, there must not be that many free trading shares out there. So but with that, it's still a very interesting chart, and the main question I got was, we had a crazy pullback, is that okay, and stuff like that. So from a daily chart perspective, yeah, that's completely fine. And when I give my kind of answer, a lot of people probably call me crazy, but I'll explain it. But first, let's just start off with kind of what I call the ideal support. Ideal support would be right around here, which was the high of this candle, valued at 0.0028, and you can see that's essentially where the price dropped down today. Not quite there, but close enough. Today's low was at 0.0029, and what I mean by ideal is, ideally, if this level can keep holding, so if there's some more crazy days and the price just hovers down here before heading back up, that would really make the chart look good. We'd have this low here, and then the other sets of lows really wouldn't be to down here, which these sets would obviously be higher than those lows, so the uptrend would continue. But at the same time, if this level doesn't hold, not the end of the world, because if you look at our moving averages, the price is still well above even our shorter term moving average, the 10-day right here. So with monstrous moves like this, it does create some separation from the moving averages. So ideally, like I said, the 0.0028 level would be great if it can hold, but if not, we still do have these moving averages down here. Now, some people will call me crazy on this one, but remember, this is just from a technical perspective and the overall chart. But the must-hold level is not going to be all the way until down here at this orange line here. Yes, it's all the way down here, but when you have, this is kind of the catch-22 of when stocks just go straight up. When they go straight up, they create big gaps in their support levels. So after this, the next support level isn't all the way until down here. Yes, you'll have a support here, but from a longer term chart perspective, the daily chart, as long as the 200-day holds, then things are fine. And once again, like I kind of already explained, let's say it came down here, found support, bounced around before heading back up. If we do our lows again, you can see that this set of lows here would still be higher than these lows, and that would not allow us to still be able to draw an uptrend line, and that's what we want to see. Now, I know nobody wants to see it drop down that far. I'm just saying, it could, but that would be okay from the charting perspective, because it would still be putting in a higher low. Now, hopefully 0.0028 will hold, and nobody has to go through a big pullback like that before heading back up, but those are going to be the two areas of resistance, or excuse me, support. For resistance, pretty easy right now. It's going to be right up here at 0.005. Until that's broken and closed above, I'm not going to really map anything else out, because it does, after today, it looks like this price might need to do some consolidating after this superhuman move. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some more sideways days here before heading back up. So after it gets above 0.005 and close above there, I'll be back, I'm sure, to update the chart and map out the next areas of resistance. But for now, I think it's more of just watching and making sure that it goes through a healthy consolidation period. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up. We've been making some good money together, so I'd encourage you to check it out. One more time, this was IGSM. Thanks for listening.